А вот у нас. Вот она в той же комнате сидит. И начинается игра. Диснеевский 102 Далматинца, щенки к спасению, категория все щенки, мультимедийная установка, игровая станция, время, за пределы которого нельзя уходить, 55 минут.
Alright, thank you very much. I'm going to show you today 102 Dalmatians Puppies to the Rescue, and this is the all puppies category, so not quite the fastest one. You can do all levels without the puppies, but today we are going to get all the puppies. So I hope you're excited for that, and I have a lovely co-commentator with me as well, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Passeray, and I'm going to be helping out.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started and then we can start talking once we're in the game. And the timer actually starts when we take control of the puppies. So I'm just gonna actually like start the game and skip through cutscenes, and then I can call it when
пришел комментатор. Будет комментировать Далматинцев.
Давай, because console's not quite as fast as PC, so you know, takes us a few extra seconds to get in.
Ну ладно, он ушел.
Time starts when I skip this cutscene coming up, so...
Что до Далматинца? Это игра, которая почти сделана по фильму. Дело в том, что хоть она и называется 102 Далматинца, ну, в принципе, как и назывался фильм, но игра не повторяет сюжет фильма. Она как бы не до конца понятна, она то ли в альтернативном, то есть измерении находится, или же все-таки по сюжету только альтернативно рассказанный сюжет. То есть, ну, не до конца понятно, я тоже не до конца это понимаю момент, но не суть. Суть категории Puppies — это собрать всех далматинцев. Всего мы можем в игре собрать 96 далматинцев. И это обусловлено тем, что в игре 17 уровней. На каждый из уровней приходится по 6 далматинцев, по 6 собак. И уже на этом уровне, как мы можем заметить, мы собрали 4, по-моему, да. Некоторых далматинцев мы можем просто найти. То есть они просто спрятаны на карте. Некоторые требуют прохождения некоторых мини-игр. Ну и, конечно же, цифра 102, которая позволяет нам пропустить, точнее, перейти в следующую. Понятное дело, что многие скажут, что ну, далматинцев 101. Да. Ну, это название просто фильма. 102. На самом деле, да, Далматинцы 101, по-моему, еще по фильму там... Я вот фильм, честно, не помню. Я его смотрел ужасно как давно, и мультфильм тоже ужасно как давно. Поэтому, возможно, там был какой-то 102-й Далматинец, я просто не помню, честно. Но в игре мы встречаем... ну, точнее, спасаем 96 далматинцев. И помимо этого засчитываются такие далматинцы, как главный герой, родители, по-моему, еще главных героев несколько. То есть мы за время игры еще будем за нескольких персонажей играть. Второй уровень у нас представляет... Ну, если первый это был просто какой-то садик небольшой, то второй уровень это магазин игрушек. Хотя, честно сказать, это мало не сильно похоже на магазин игрушек, потому что локации больше походят на какой-то парк развлечений. Что-то я не придумал, придумайте сами. Поиск, который нам нужен только для того, чтобы попасть в секретный уровень. Многое, что мы сейчас делаем, делается чисто для того, чтобы получить еще одного далматинца. То есть для, например, прохождения просто игры это не требуется. Многие уровни мы можем просто от начала до конца просто завершить. И там не требуется какое-то особое действие. И что интересно, в унипроценте очень много гличей. То есть в игре присутствуют всякие клипы по типу клипов сквозь стены, но в данной категории их очень мало. Возможно, кстати говоря, нет. Я Я не помню, я плохо знаю эту категорию.
So far we're doing good. So far we have all the puppies.
Forget a puppy?
6 puppies. Good.
Причем управление в игре довольно кривое. То есть легче всего в эту игру играть на геймпаде. Потому что, я не знаю, возможно, разработчики этой игры вдохновлялись игрой Tomb Raider, но здесь такое же кривое управление, как в игре Tomb Raider, ну, то есть в первых ее частях. Возможно, есть какой-то порт, но я играл именно в оригинальную часть на компьютер. И проходить ее сущат на клавиатуре. Следующий уровень — город. Причем это город, в котором каждый дом имеет просто необычную форму.
If you start thinking too logically about it, I don't think her plan's gonna work, but hey, here we are. We need to save our puppy siblings. That's what matters.
It's like they tried to make it more kid-friendly, but I'm thinking this might actually be more disturbing than making them into fur coats. I don't know.
I think so too, because you get to see it at the end of the game. Like, she has this super gloop that's supposedly...
Город имеет просто нереальные формы, круглые дома. Причем у них нету переулков. То есть это очень странный город. Я не знаю, жили бы вы в таком городе, я бы нет.
But it's okay, we're gonna save them instead, so none of them are gonna get turned into toys. And we will have our happy ending all the way at the end.
So you don't actually have to save any puppies.
Ну, кстати, здесь довольно интересные окна будут, они такие полукруглые, наверное. Хотя нет, все-таки дома они более плоские, просто они так поставлены, что но это не отменяет, что дом у тебя будет выпуклым, не знаю, как эта фигура называется. Кстати говоря, чатик, кто-нибудь вообще считает, сколько мы уже далматинцев собрали? Ладно, я не буду томить, но это 18-й далматинец. Давайте, чат, это был 18-й, продолжайте. Я хоть и заспойлерил, сколько я уже далматинцев, но можно все равно посчитать ради интереса.
If you played this game as a kid, you probably also hated this level. I certainly did. Because what you're doing is you're climbing to the top of Big Ben, and there's a lot of platforming involved, and a lot of moving platforms. So...
Не, ну, мы как бы соберем 96 далматинцев, да, безусловно. А что мы будем дальше делать с этими далматинцами?
And some of it will need to repeat as well, like for this next one.
Oh yeah, so you have to get all the way up to the top of this room, get the puppy, and then you end up back on the ground floor after getting the puppy. So they kind of punish you for getting the puppy here.
They do, which is kind of sad, because I want to get the puppy.
So here we are.
По-моему, на каждую локацию здесь свой персонаж. По-моему.
Yeah, maybe chat should help me keep count. I can't actually see it, but you know, help me keep count so I don't miss any puppies. We're supposed to get 96 in total throughout the entire game. That's 6 for each of these levels.
Блин, я хотел... Я, знаешь, думал, если у меня будет столько собак, то я просто буду спать в них. Типа, я сделаю место, где они будут спать, и такой, блин, пацаны, здорово. Просто лягу, они обложат меня, и мне будет тепло и кайфово. Я наконец-то посплю.
Yeah, exactly. That was also another example of that jump where I use upwards motion to kind of propel myself extra far, which is super useful. So
don't listen to them. Officially. Don't listen to them, chat. The last 2 puppies are you and me. Friendship.
Hey, there you go. You're all safe and sound.
Make sure to save us.
Alright, 4 puppies.
Не, ну 101 это многовато все-таки, типа 3-4 это уже круто, по крайней мере для меня.
Yeah, it's the same puppies and like the same dogs, but the plot is just entirely different.
Чат, вы кого больше любите, собак или кошек? Блин, мне, ну ладно, просто очень сложно комментировать этот ран, потому что, ну честно, здесь не будет ничего происходить, кроме того, что мы будем почти казуально проходить уровень. Ну честно. Это одна из проблем, наверное, всех 100% игр, но... Да. 100% рана.
Of her obsession with fur. But then the Big Ben starts ringing and she just like loses it? I don't know. None of that is in this game. It's kind of a wild plot point.
Вы не заметили, но мы пришли еще одну локацию, это Big Ben. А за ним... Ну, точнее, скоро нас еще ждет босс-баттл. Блин, я очень хочу поверить, что это будет очень жестоко, но здесь есть лучший босс, который встречается очень часто в разных видеоиграх, и вы знаете этого босса. Вы любите этого босса, и вы ждете в каждой игре, что вы встретите этого босса. Босс-вертолет!
She got the first one out of the way. Now
Я
every time
знаю,
she hits the
что вы
bell, it's gonna freeze
ожидаете
curl
этого
in place,
босса.
allowing Tali to just keep flinging pineapples at her. It's kind of broken.
Битва с ним максимально простая. Сейчас стучим в колокол и катапульт мочим. Ну, типа, ничего сложного.
Pumpkins? Maybe this was something she discovered in therapy.
Это, наверное, самый запоминающийся босс в данной видеоигре.
Yeah, right now what you don't see is that she's got a pizza in that helicopter, and pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, so it really hurts.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, now we're in real. Yeah, those are fighting words.
Bring it.
But yeah, now we're in Royal Museum, which is like the first level, which is a bit of a collectathon. We don't just make our way from start to end. We need to do some tasks along the way. So Fluffy, I guess, is the museum curator. This is Fluffy, by the way. Hello. So he's telling us that some of the exhibits in this museum have been displaced. So for some reason, it is our job to go find them and put them back. So we're gonna make sure we do that while also going to collect the
мы встречаем кошку Круэлла, или как ее назовут? Круэлла? Ёлопала. Почему она... У меня в записках она в записках Круэлла, но, по-моему, она по-другому. Ну, у нее другое имя. Получается, у главной злодейки.
I think the idea is that then they get like transported to the toy factory. Because, spoilers, Fluffy gets captured and we find him in the toy factory in the last level.
True.
Because he tells you he managed to squeeze out through one of the air holes because he's so skinny.
I'm gonna try first.
Сервелла, да, точно. Блин. Сервелла, точно. Кошка Сервелла. Кстати говоря, интересный факт. Интересный факт этой игры в том, что игра хоть и сделана по фильму, но здесь... А, кстати говоря, скипы.
Exactly. All right, let's do this.
Соник все-таки побыстрее катается, чем...
So that is way faster because otherwise you need to go back into the dinosaur room, which is, you know, a slight bit of a loading to get into the dinosaur room and then out of the dinosaur room again as well.
По-моему, у игры используется тот же самый движок, что и у Tomb Raider, потому что здесь работают такие же клипы, как и в Tomb Raider. То есть мы можем проклипаться в стену и подняться на ее верх. Ну, похоже, тот же самый движок. Потому что он даже выглядит похожим, то есть есть такой кубизм. Чем, в принципе, известен Tomb Raider своим кубизмом.
Oh, do you think we've got time for donations coming up soon?
Sure thing. I'm just gonna explain real quick that we have the final exhibit here that we need to collect. Very important. It's a donut. Oh god, I fell. Okay. It's a donut, and you might be wait. Why is there a donut?
Обращайте внимание, что почти все собаки, которых мы спасаем, выглядят
No,
одинаково.
Fluffy just wants a snack, and then we can leave. Go ahead with donations.
Это нормально.
Alrighty, it looks like we've got quite a bit, so feel free to cut me off whenever. We've got a lot of super puppies in chat now. We have a $50 donation from Thrillhouse451. I'm sure glad all those characters fit. Thanks to ESA and the runners who make these events possible every year. Gotta go fast, gotta save those children. We've got $50. And the puppies, don't forget the puppies. And we got $50 here from McGroove94. Love the cause, love watching the runs, and I really love the champ reading my donation. Thank you, McGroove. Keep up the great work, guys. And he's putting that toward Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. And the final choice, let me do my best to get this right.
Донаты. Очень много донатов. Спасибо им, конечно, людям за донаты.
We've got a $5 donation from the Spruce Goose. One donation equals one pet. Pet those puppies, chat. Can we get $5? Can we get a $5 train to pet these puppies? That money's going towards Sega bass fishing. And then a firm but kind request from Guardian Brawley, $10, asking, can I be a super puppy now?
Yes.
Yes, you can, Guardian Brawley. Best boy.
Those ships can be incredibly trolly, by the way, throughout this entire level, so I got really lucky there, because I can actually take a death there if I'm really unlucky. Sometimes they just hit you for, like, seemingly no reason. It's incredibly rude. Yeah, thank you so much for those donations, by the way. I really appreciate the donations towards such a good cause. Save the children and save the puppies.
You're a super puppy!
There you go. See, chat? That's all of you. You're a super puppy. Alright, so this is another place where we can't really skip these enemies. We need to take them out for the level to continue to open up for us. And again, there are those ships, the bane of my existence.
Вы супер далматинцы.
Okay, cool. Alright, that was actually perfect. Nice.
Это все раннер вам передает.
This is another example where we need to take out an enemy to open a door as well. Because we want this puppy right here. And is protected by a teddy bear.
До меня вы, good boy.
A teddy bear that shoots you with water and then says, "You're my best friend."
Ну, кто понял, я надеюсь, понял.
I was gonna drop and collect that, because again, we are gonna death warp later in the run, so I just want to have as much extra life as possible. And it's just so handy.
Нас, кстати,
right
225, ну, пока мне показывает. Нас 225 далматинцев.
I did not even think to look in here, but there's a puppy hunt in there. And a few more locks. Oh, I don't like this bear. My health is incredibly dodgy right now, actually. So I hope I don't die. I'm just gonna be a little bit more careful here to make sure I don't take this death. But I need to take out these teddy bears to make sure we get the last puppy. There we go. And you also notice that
кто у нас хороший мальчик, кто у нас хороший мальчик? Вы, чатик, хороший мальчик. Ну и девочки, если они есть в чате. Ну или просто
so what you may notice
зрители.
if you play this casually, if you revisit a level where you have saved the puppies, next time you come back, the crates will still be there, but they have food instead. So that's where the pizza crate is from. Also, Carnival. This one's really fun because this was one of my favorite levels when I played this growing up, but I've been mostly running this in all levels, and in all levels, you don't stop to do anything. You just run completely through to the end.
Мне кажется, между переходами уровня можно поймать эпилептический припадок. Локация настолько быстро загружается, что у нас пролагивает загрузка.
I saw somebody make a pause buffer joke, PAWS. The game menu is actually called the pause menu, PAWS.
Wait, I'll show that real quick. Look at that, paused.
It's amazing.
The game's way ahead of you.
Если вы думаете, что это уровень цирка, то я вас разочарую, но это не цирк. Дело в том, что это карнавал. И мы практически прошли, слушайте... Ну, треть игры мы прошли. Мы треть игры осилили, вот это да. Ну,
I
просмотрели.
guess they're similar, but honestly not really
Играть мы
something
не
I ever
играли.
thought about. But I guess I can see the similarities when you mention it. Also some tricky jumping there as well. If I try to go just in a straight line towards that puppy, I will miss and I will need to do 2 bounces, but if I bounce once and then go a bit to the side, I can still get up on that ledge and not have to do that extra jump. And for this one you might go, wait, you missed a ticket. You're supposed to get the ticket, right? No.
Юлия Раннер занимает аж 3-е место на борде. Ну, в данной категории, по крайней мере. И...
For that, you need the 100% category.
Exactly, which I actually haven't learned, so I couldn't show you.
The 100% category is a little torturous because
И
you
аж
have to get
7-е
all
место
100 bones in all
2
levels, and some
процента.
of them
Ну,
are
правда,
buried,
его
so you
здесь
also have to
нету.
remember where all the buried bones are.
Yeah, that's probably my main reason for not
Нет,
learning it,
кстати,
actually,
есть.
because there's a lot of buried bones.
Ну, он занимает всего 3 минуты, 4 минуты, так что неинтересно.
Also, this little, like, wagon here is really fascinating. It's just a tiny wagon inside a circus tent, and you're like, oh, why is it so big in the inside? Kind of like a TARDIS, right? But that's not everything. Now I'm leaving it, now I'm just gonna go back in. And it's different. But there's no puppies in here, so he's gonna leave it again. But then we're gonna
Да,
go back
эти уровни
in
можно
again.
пройти намного
And then we
быстрее.
have a different layout.
All level
So
категория
let's do this
занимает
puzzle real quick.
всего
Hope I don't miss because I get too
ну,
impatient.
меньше 20 минут.
There we go, we got the path. Yeah, I don't remember. I think it's 3 different rooms in this wagon. I think I go back to the first one if I leave again now. But we just need to visit for those 2 puppies. Now we have 5, so we have 1 more, which is on this ride over at the other side of the circus tents.
You can get on the roller coaster.
Ну да, все щенки являются все-таки более каноничной. На самом деле даже не то, что все щенки, а именно 100% прохождение данной игры является каноничной концовкой. Помимо щенков, также мы можем собирать кости. За 100 костей нам дают
if you want to heal, you may have seen them scattered around in a few places. There's pizzas, slices of pizzas. There's, I don't think there's donuts for the puppies, but there's burgers, there's sausages.
Ну, короче, что-то дает, я не знаю, я не играл игру настолько много. Я отсилил игру до 3-го, по-моему, уровня. Не застрял там навеки, просто прошел игру на ютубе.
Which can be really annoying. I don't know why the jumps are so weird. I'm guessing it's because of the angles on it, but...
And they made it slippery for some reason. The logs have like an ice texture for some bizarre reason.
Another place where we need to also just do a tiny bit of a prerequisite to unlock wherever the puppy is, but pretty simple and straightforward once you know what to do. Way to go! We did it! Alright. So I'm gonna do a little bit more platforming and this jump.
Интересно, кто так заботливо оставил ящики с далматинцами во всяких разных местах. Типа, ну, если по фильму все далматинцы были еще в одной точке, ну, примерно в одной точке, то здесь все далматинцы просто... Нам показывают трюк с очень сложный прыжок. Блин, я, оказывается, все это время отставал на хреново знаю сколько.
So, to get to the last puppy in this game, once again, probably not something you should recommend that your real puppy does, but I don't know, maybe your real puppy is as skilled as well. Operating heavy machinery. There's a screen right here. We need this log moved. So, and for some reason they just leave the key for it right here, so we're just gonna grab that and, you know, do what all puppies do. Go into the crane and lift this log and move it to where we need it to be. Because we want this puppy that's right here, and then we also need to lift it again afterwards as well to make our way all the way to the end of the level. Again, slippery logs, I don't know why, but we made it up.
Игра немного подлагивает, и это не особо известно почему.
I don't think this is actually not even the only time in the game you operate heavy machinery as a puppy. Maybe I'll show the cutscene for the other one later on because I do quite like that cutscene.
These are talented puppies.
They really are.
Точно. Эндермен. Эндермен стащил все коробки. Так Сирвелла живет в Эндермире? Так, кстати говоря, это второй босс. Это лодка.
Which is somewhat random. Which direction she turns at what point.
That was
so
really bad.
It's hard to anticipate. Tally's gonna try to wait for her to stop and then fling the watermelon.
Вообще это довольно сложно.
They don't go the direction you think
попадать арбузами по лодке это очень сложно. Типа, я не знаю, что думали разработчики, делая это игру для детей, но мне кажется, ребенок не пройдет эту игру. Типа, ну, я реально вот играл в нее еще будучи ребенком, и я осилил, напомню, 3 уровня. Вот чисто моего детского разума хватило на 3 уровня. И только вот в будущем я посмотрел прохождение на ютубе. Я вот не понимаю, типа...
Usually she reappears right away, but sometimes she reappears on the other side. That's very rare, though.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had that happen, but wouldn't be surprised if we got, you know, the marathon. Hey, that's never happened before. I've actually had a few of those in my practice, so see if any of them show up.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened yet, but it might. They have a tendency to show up when you least expect it. This game actually has a few soft locks as well, and I discovered a new one just yesterday, so I'm kind of extra scared today, but hopefully it's gonna be fine.
Он производится на оригинальной PlayStation 1, так что мы видим очень оптимизированную игру, которая лагает на консоли. Как же так? На консоли же все оптимизировано.
That was puppy number 4. So there's 2 more puppies to get before we leave this level. There's gonna be 1 in a tree house and 1 by Stonehenge. Yes, that's right. We're at Stonehenge. I guess. Oh, no! Okay, missed the cycle, was okay. We'll just wait for it to come back.
Do we have time to read some donations while you're collecting these last puppies?
Go ahead.
Alright, we've got $20 here from who else but Super Puppy. Heck the frames, save the animals. We love you, Tali.
Thank you.
We got $50 from Stolperstein.
Ну,
Says, today we are all super puppies.
Лагает.
Yes.
Подлаги как бы, ну да.
$2 from Anonymous. $1 per puppy.
Love it. Thank you.
And last but not least, I'm gonna give everybody a headphone warning.
А в момент загрузки у нас вообще происходят эпилептические припадки. Ну,
Not 101 Dalmatians, but 102? That's pretty serious.
Я не знаю, честно. Пока все, что я вижу, это не очень детскую игру, потому что она сложная очень. Она непонятна, то есть непонятно куда идти, непонятно зачем идти. Я, конечно, типа, понимаю, что я сам дурак, что я застрял на 3-м уровне. Я знаю, в принципе, что я... Если бы прошел этот уровень, то я бы прошел всю игру. Потому что дальше она легче, чем 3-й уровень.
So you're gonna see me talking to a pig every so often. That is Priscilla. It is her birthday today, but unfortunately the farmer is kind of lazy, so he's not exactly doing his chores, which means that.
Ну плюс я играл тогда на кривом управлении. Короче, я дурак.
And 2, it's her birthday. So we're gonna help her out, take care of some of these chores for her. The first one was to just turn on the water, because she hasn't even been given water to drink, so that was priority number 1. Stay hydrated, chat. And then we're also going to fix this windmill. Super easy. There was just like one of those planks blocking it. We just need to either bark or roll through it, and it's gone. And we're actually gonna do some death warping in this level, so I'm gonna get just set up for that right now before I go taking care of those chickens. Alright, so I'm gonna let him hit me twice. That means I'm 1 hit away from dying, but that's okay, assuming everything goes well.
Будем death warped.
Because we're gonna help get the chickens back in the coop, and hopefully these chickens will not be too trolly. I'm just gonna try and focus on getting that right. Oh. That one chicken.
So if you bark at the chickens when they're too far away, they'll go in the opposite direction. You want them to be close enough to the coop that when you bark, they go in.
And the angle, I don't have the guts to bark at that one because the angle, if the angle is too sharp, it might just get stuck. And now that one has just decided to be stuck as well. And that bulldozer is coming for me, and this is very dicey.
Yeah, и так дропнул.
Perfect. Alright, there we go.
So Tali can't get hit again because she needs to get the puppy before getting hit by that bulldozer.
Exactly. We're getting this puppy, and then we can get hit by the bulldozer, because that's gonna death warp us back to Priscilla, which is much faster than actually walking back. Hello. Now, there we go.
Быстрее всего не идти назад, а просто сделать death warp.
Oops. So that's much faster to take that death warp and just get teleported back over actually having to walk back, so. Now we're going to a... I forget what it's called, silo?
Silo, yeah.
Yeah. Because apparently there's some tools in there that we want, so we're just gonna
all the way at the bottom.
Уровень очень большой. Относительно, конечно, других уровней в игре, он не особо большой. Но все равно в некоторые места нам нужно от одного конца просто идти в другой, и типа проще иногда делать вот death warp.
What's also concerning is there's a puppy at the bottom of the silo.
Поскольку мы не сражаемся с врагами, то у нас всегда достаточно хп для того, чтобы... достаточно жизни, чтобы сделать пару деворпов. Плюс, в принципе, по игре часто встречаются дополнительные жизни. Что... В мире есть сложно, но специально не сложно.
Get warped right back where we need to be, and this is why it's so handy to have extra health in the speedrun, because otherwise, yeah, this gets very dicey very quick. And I mentioned that we were going to operate more heavy machinery, so we're going to pick up this tractor key right here, because apparently we need to tear down this outhouse, and we're going to drive a tractor over it, because that's what you do when you need to tear things down, right? Oh, but first, there's a puppy right here.
Но для начала нам нужно собрать еще одного далматинца.
I hear dog noises. I'm gonna do another out of bounds.
Just the immersion.
Я знаю, что вы думаете, что игра без аутобаунса, что спидран без аутобаунса, это не спидран, поэтому специально для вас в этой категории существует аутобаунс, он был специально добавлен.
Just sit on the front, and it goes. And listen to this. It tickles me every time. I don't know why a cutscene like that isn't a kid's game, but here we are.
Здесь есть шутка, но вы, скорее всего, не услышали.
One last time. And Pastor A, what do you think? Should we give her a birthday present? It is her birthday after all.
It is her birthday.
But
what do you guys think?
Let's give her the birthday
Priscilla
present.
her birthday present. Save the frames.
There you go. We're giving her the birthday
We're raising
present.
money for charity. Let's give her her birthday present.
There we go. She got her birthday
Happy
present.
birthday, Priscilla.
Save the birthdays.
Если что, все это время мы собирали подарки для свинки и устраивали ей лучший день рождения.
A little bit of a time, but hey, it's a marathon. We're having a good time. It's worth it. And now we're at the token ice level of the game because it's the game from the 90s. You gotta have a token ice level, I guess.
Эй, чатик, поздравьте свинку с днем рождения. Я не понял. Где ваши поздравления? О, он первый пошел.
I don't know. Did we just travel to the North Pole or something to get winter?
I don't know.
Did we time travel? Doesn't matter. Here we are.
Here we are. And there's puppies to save, so you know we're gonna do that. A few of them, like that one, is again you need to do certain triggers to be able to get to the puppies. I had to take all those snowmen out to get the puppy within reach for me to be able to get it. And then we have a puppy right here. I think this is a pretty good cycle actually, because I need to wait for that anyway, and then I need to wait for this ice block to come back. Could have been better, but it's fine. Oh, and then I fell.
Oh no!
Oops, it's fine. I'll just wait for one more. It's okay. And there's a penguin.
Это было глупо.
Well,
Это было глупое падение, но ей везет, потому что это не опасное падение было.
And for some reason, I guess there's this penguins having a race. I don't know, but we're just gonna try and make us through and hope that they don't hit us. And I mentioned before the fast food. There's one right there. Some burgers. Numb. Alright, and now we're forced to partake in this slalom race. I don't know why, but like, Oddball's not very good at slalom, unfortunately, so we're not hitting any targets. Well, that was terrible, but okay, it's fine.
Мы можем пройти мини-игру, не собрав ни одного флажка.
That one, I don't know if I ever found that as a kid. I don't know why anybody would ever think that it's there.
I don't think there's anything else you need to like bark at to destroy like that. So it really just completely throws off everything that you may have picked up. And then we have another puppy back here as well. This area is like so easily missable. I have forgotten about this area even existing so many times, but we need to go here because there's a puppy here. And we are getting all the puppies. It's not almost all the puppies, it is all the puppies.
Да,
so,
довольно.
We need to grab everything.
Довольно легкая папик, про которую Далматинец довольно легкое его место расположения, но про которое можно забыть. То есть, если смотреть на уровень, то кажется, что нам нужно кучу всего пропаркурить, но это не нужно, мы можем просто воспользоваться небольшой. Так ладно, поверьте и сразу забрать его.
We've got $30 here from Modular Table, donating for a great cause. Let's get that Sega bass fishing.
Yes, such a great incentive.
$30 going towards Sega bass fishing. That one's looking a lot healthier now. Let's see how much is left on that one. Sega bass fishing. Ooh, only about $320. 321 away from meeting that. We've got a bit of a time to get to it. So come on, chat. Let's get that ball rolling on Sega bass fishing. Most of the other ones are met. Looks like we've got the Crash the Coasters, that's already been met. Looks like the extreme difficulty for Metal Gear Solid's also been met. And the SRM Showcase, of course, for Majora's Mask. That one's been met, so we just need to get Mario Party 7 for that bonus game for Sega Bass Fishing. And, of course, we've got the next one, the closest one coming up, is the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD file name with TaskBot just ahead of Ere. And then we've got Sheik, Chuck, Lonk, Lank, and
Летают деньги на название сейф-файла в The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. TaskBot.
You got this, chat. I believe in you.
Lol.
You are all raising money for a wonderful cause, by the way. In case it hasn't been mentioned enough times, I'm just gonna mention it one more time. But yeah, we're at the ancient castle now, because that's always where you go after you visit an ice level, right? And here's the soft lock I discovered the other day. If you get too close to that wall before you hit the bed, apparently you can clip into the bed, and you can't get out. So.
I didn't know that.
Okay. I found out the hard way. I was trying to like, I'm gonna go fast, I'm gonna go towards that wall as fast as I can, and like, whoops, that was apparently a bad idea. But yeah, we need to go there and then hit that switch to get this puppy, so we're starting to see a few levels now that has a little bit of backtracking to get all of them. But hey, we're saving the puppies, it is worth it. And I guess this counts as heavy machinery as well. Once again, we're gonna do something that puppies probably shouldn't do. We're gonna get on this catapult. And
totally safe. Definitely okay for the puppy.
Exactly. There's a puppy here as well. So we're gonna bring him with us. Nice job.
And then it just jumps down the hole and you never see him again.
I've fallen down that hole so many times.
Тем временем мы прошли больше половины игры.
Yes, it's right next to the puppy.
Нас ждет. Скоро еще один босс.
Not let this wind blow me away like your donations are. Now we're at the end of the level, and now we have another boss fight, and this one actually has an enemy manipulation as well. So I'm gonna try and get that done while my commentator explains it.
Yes, so this time we're going to be using some more catapults to fling pumpkins at Cruella. What Tali has to do is knock out all of these blocks.
И это еще один очень сложный босс.
Because if we do it right, then Cruella's going to be right where we need her to be at the end to shoot her. She's going to be right where we stop. But once you knock out all 3
те
of the shield blocks on a
поддерживающие
level,
вот эти
the
плиты,
whole level collapses and Cruella falls down a level to get to the point where Tally's gonna be able to shoot her.
сложность в том,
Oh, I
что
didn't get it. That's a shame.
у нас
but
есть
it's okay.
сама
Yes, so
Стервелла,
you're not
It
supposed
was
to be able to
которая
shoot her through the wall.
просто
So it's very
атакует
close, and
как-то
if you get it
безумно.
close, you still get part of it. She still comes over here faster than she would otherwise, so that's great.
Ну, вообще, в
And then you
обычном
notice Tally was just able to
прохождении
shoot her
она
right
вас
through the wall
закидает.
because they didn't check that, I guess.
Ну да.
I guess I didn't think of that, but hey, it works for us. Makes it a lot easier for us to get that boss fight done pretty quickly. You just need to do that initial setup, and then you're good.
Ну, мы немного
Now we're
забыли,
in Spooky
извини.
Forest because
Поменять
I
игру.
guess that's another token level that you kind of
Кстати,
just need.
да,
We are
мировой
actually
рекорд
getting
для этой
close to
категории
Corellia's
47 минут 16
manor now,
секунд.
which is apparently where we're going. To that and her toy factory. So, and again, we have a bunch of puppies you need to
У
rescue.
нашего
And this is
спидраннера
a bit of a maze. I was so lost in here when I did this
персонал бест
casually.
51
I
минут.
also
Личный
did
рекорд
not
51
know that you
минут.
can use these trees to teleport. So when I was first learning this run and I saw those trees being used as like portals, I was mind blown. I did not realize that at all. I was just running around like a headless chicken. But it's so
Локация
easy, so much
загадочный
easier once you
лес,
actually start to understand the layout of the level.
который
This one's pretty
имеет,
short, though, very
по-моему,
fast.
лучший дизайн в игре.
Yeah.
Вот серьезно.
Tricky. I had
Это
one run
лучший
when I
дизайн в
suddenly
игре.
completely lost my sense of direction.
Мы
I was like,
видели
wait,
круглые
where am I going?
дома, у которых,
This one, and then there's Hedge Maze, which is
не
also
знаю,
literally intended to be a
просто
maze.
нереальные формы, которые
They
никогда
do a
вы не
pretty good job.
встретите в
They are
реальной
quite
жизни.
confusing.
Но
The funny thing about Hedge Maze is, in all levels, Hedge Maze doesn't
5,
actually feel like
даже
a
не
maze. It's pretty
6,
straightforward.
нет.
Yeah.
Ну,
You
хотя
know, and then
есть и
when you do all
6,
puppies,
а
you actually need to like grab everything, but you can
пятиугольные
really tell that, oh
деревья.
no, it's a maze.
Даже
They
не
have it.
6. Вот это я понимаю.
So it's pretty easy. Last puppies right
Лучший
over here, and then we
геймдизайн.
can get to
Вот
the end of
серьезно,
the
лучший
level.
геймдизайн ever.
You're a super puppy.
Да, здесь
The
есть
recycled lights, I
треугольные
don't mind, they're
деревья,
so good.
но это лишь
I love that one.
текстуры, это картины, это обои, это не
Yeah, I think
настоящие
Hedge Maze is
деревья.
up next, right?
Но вот пятиугольные деревья это лучшие
Yes.
деревья,
Yeah.
потому что они настоящие.
So now you get to see how this level is actually a maze. Because again, all levels, I think I need to hit one switch, and other than that, it's just a straight path through, but it's not quite the case for this category. We need to visit this. It feels like a crypt, but at the same time, I'm like, is it really a crypt in a maze? Maybe you shouldn't
But if
question
it's like
it.
Cruella's maze outside her manor, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe
I'm
she
gonna
keeps
take
crypts in
one
her
damage
hedge maze.
there. Because once again, we are setting up for, I think, the last death warp of the game. So we just want to take a little bit of extra damage as we go.
Не, левел, да, на
Two
самом деле
puppies in so
это,
far, and then we
как
need
ни
to
странно,
switch
но
this
один
one
из
to
лучших
open up
уровней
a
в игре,
different
потому что он
path. Now we
небольшой,
need to actually go
он
back
быстрый,
up
и
here.
при этом он,
A bit of backtracking, just to
типа,
make sure we get all
не
of
стена,
these.
стена,
'Cause on
стена,
this
стена.
compass,
Вот,
there's
типа,
a
да.
puppy. 'Cause, you know, that's
Что, в
where you put
принципе,
the puppies, I
преследует
guess.
всю игру. Это стена,
It's
стена,
fine.
стена. Ну, на самом деле, это, понятное дело, из-за особенностей
Good
движка.
question. Not in my backyard,
Сделать
that's for
какую-то
sure.
открытую локацию
Oh.
довольно тяжело.
But yeah, we're gonna take another beat of damage here. I guess I'll
Giant
take
ball
more
of
hit.
death.
Yeah.
Да, по-моему,
Because
только что
again, you just
раскрыли
keep those around
страшную
your
тайну
backyard, I
камней,
guess.
которые все время двигались
And we're
за
gonna get
главными
set up
героями
for the
разных
death warp in just
историй,
a second.
что на
But we
самом
are...
деле камень не
I think we
убивает, а
have
через
one more
него
puppy
можно
there? No, wait.
протолкнуться,
Do we have
потеряв
one more puppy?
всего
No.
пол
We're just gonna
хп.
set this up right now. Alright, so
Один
I need to
удар.
open this. And then I need to say hi to the parrot here. I forgot his name, but we need his checkpoint. And then I need to hit this button. And now we need to do a fair bit of backtracking. So why I got that checkpoint will make sense in just a minute, but for right now, I'm just gonna make my way back to grab puppy number 4.
Ой, сад без головоломки,
So, and yeah, this
серьезно.
really is a maze.
Без лабиринта и
I was
головоломки.
fine
Такого
learning
просто
this
не
with all
может быть.
levels
Все
when you go
знают,
just,
что
you know, through it once, but as soon as I had to start
сад должен
backtracking, it's so
содержать в
easy to
себе
lose direction.
головоломку
Be
в виде
careful not to get
лабиринта.
too close to the parrot again there, because if I do, that's gonna negate the checkpoint that I already get set up.
А это не
Now I'm so low
камень,
on health that
это
one
большое
more hit
перекати
is gonna kill me,
поле.
so now I
Я
need to be
понял,
careful.
почему оно не
But it's fine, because
убивает.
the puppy should
Ладно,
be right up around this corner right here.
никаких тайн сегодня не
Right
будет
here.
раскрыто.
Yeah, there we go. He didn't hit me. And I've noticed that I need to look at him now, because otherwise he's not gonna shoot me. Come on, there we go. So now I died, and the reason we got this checkpoint is because that means I spawned right here. So I don't need to walk all the way back. I just spawn at that checkpoint, and then I can keep going. So, last death warp of the game. We have 2 more puppies to get. Right
Последний деворп в игре.
It doesn't really matter anymore, so it's just faster to run right through. And then we also have a puzzle to solve, which is completely random. Sometimes it can be really nice to you, sometimes it can be really mean. So let's hope it's gonna play nice. Maybe it knows that we're at a marathon and it's gonna be really cool. Alright, let's see. That's not a good start.
No, this is not a good start. So
головоломка полностью рандомная, то есть детали расположены в рандомной последовательности, и от того, как нам везет с последовательностью, может мы засейвим время, может потеряем. Как сказал, и очень плохой рандом выпал. Ну и еще один уровень завершен. И нас ждет еще один босс. Мы же все любим босса.
And as you can see when we're visiting here as well, you can see how self-absorbed she really is with some of the decor. You don't even see it here, but once we get up to her bedroom, you can really see it. And this one tends to trip me up as well, because I tend to forget where some of the puppies are.
Я ошибся.
Like in her bedroom, there's only like 3 of them.
Это не босс. Все, я порядком ошибся. Это не босс. Простите, я немножко порядок уровней потерял. Надо было считать собак. Чат, вот вы не считали собак? Я забыл последовательность. Вот как так-то? Вот какую мы собаку сейчас спасаем? Какую по счету? Какого далматинца мы сейчас спасли? А? Это первый на уровне, это первый на уровне. А вот какой в сумме? Чат подставляет комментатора.
Makes sense to keep them there, right? And then we have statue bust of herself there. I'm just gonna take care of you to play it safe. 1 puppy here, right in the floor of this bedroom. And then again, there's a painting over here. We're gonna get rid of that. Oops. And another puppy in here. There's just puppies everywhere.
What would you say is the weirdest hiding place for a puppy here in this game?
Oh, good question, actually.
Besides behind the painting. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, behind the painting is definitely an interesting one. I guess in this place, because I think this is like a boiler room. And they just stuffed 2 puppies down here. And I'm just like, isn't this room very warm?
One is on top of the boiler.
Ладно, если
safe.
Я не ошибаюсь, то...
Then again, we're walking on top of the boiler too, so I don't know.
80, 90, да. Если я правильно посчитал, то это 90 была 90 далматинец. Я напомню, что на каждом уровне 6 далматинцев. То есть у нас последний уровень. Да, по-моему, это последний уровень, да.
In this one, we're not operating the heavy machinery, but there is a lot of it. You gotta wonder what these machines are meant to do. I don't think they'd be very good at making toys. So here's puppy number 1. He needs the bathroom.
I don't blame him. We don't know how long they've been in there. Probably a while.
No. These are giant crushers for some reason. They have some purpose in the toy factory. I don't know. This level actually really scared me as a kid because there's so many things that try to come down and kill you.
И 3 босса. 4
These
босса.
crushers are scary to speed as well because they can soft lock me.
Yes, so it's possible to get
4 босса, и да, я почему-то подумал, что 3 босса.
Pushed under the level by some of the crushers. Here's this puppy hidden over behind the boxes, kind of blending in.
Yep. Tried the camouflage, it didn't work. Alright, and more crushers. There's a lot of these. Just gonna play this one safe, I think. There we go.
And now we're going to ride one of these boxes up. Yeah.
These puppies really should be wearing hard hats. This is not
They
safe.
really should. They really should. Alright, so this one is the scariest crusher of them all, so I'm just gonna hope for the best, please. Ooh, it actually, it gave me the speed boost, but I don't need it in this category, because I actually need to get that puppy. If this was all
Это
levels,
было
that would be perfect.
очень рандомная штука, когда мы получаем очень сильный буст, но это не нужно для этой категории. И это только потеряло время. То есть, если это был бы all levels, то мы бы неплохо сэкономили время, но, к сожалению, мы не засейвим.
I don't really know what these machines are. I think they just kind of had fun with creating weird puzzles and things, and we're like, yeah, we could put that in a toy factory. So we've got like some
По-моему, для этой категории
не
нужно проходить мини-игры.
Yeah, there's buttons you can hit at the corner of the room, which makes them like move around so you can access the whole room, but we don't need that. We're just gonna make our way through.
Mind if I jump in really quick?
Go ahead.
Okay, while you're saving those puppies, let me just check off my bingo sheet here. We've got a never happened before, we've got an ice level, haunted forest, we got a spooky mansion, and a factory level. Got it. All right, bingo. We've got $30 here from Venodoom. This is one of my first game I played as a child. Thanks for the memories. We've also got $50 here from Ultima Zero. Nothing better after a hectic party than a little bit of nice, relaxing fishing. That's for the Mario Party after party of bass fishing. That's $50 going toward that. Thank you very much, Ultima Zero. We've got
я не знаю категорию 100%, но, по-моему, там нужно пройти.
Thank you very much. There's no comment on that, but they've said enough with their donation toward the bass fishing.
Но данная категория не требует этого. Это сейчас... Ну, это, скорее всего, не по Б даже. Это уже не мировой рекорд давно. Мне кажется, это даже не личный рекорд будет раннера.
So they're going to play that game one, or they're going to play a level in that one one-handed. So if you want to see that one's also still up for grabs. Thank you, everybody, for those donations, and that's going toward a great cause with Save the Children.
Yes, thank you, and again, keep them coming while I just try and do the hardest jump of the game here and keep messing up on the stupid stuff. But we do officially have all the saves. Yes, that is 96 puppies saved. I'm trying to make my way behind the boss fight. I'm just gonna grab this cog, I think, try and play it safe.
Правда, тяжело.
Hardest jump of the game right there. It is so difficult to do, but we got it. And now I'm just gonna try and focus again on this one. Last boss fight is gonna be a little bit loud. Hopefully Tech's gonna be able to lower it if it's too bad.
Это последний босс в игре. И на этом же последний уровень.
Now we actually have lasers to shoot Cruella with instead of just fruit. But we can't actually shoot Cruella. We have to shoot her machinery and break it. So you see right now Allie's breaking all these
но в отличие от всех боссов в игре, этот босс несложный.
Next, we have to shoot these robot heads. And getting 3 or 4 is what Tali's going to go for here. Looks like she might be able to get to the 4th. Except the RNG is not cooperating. So they just don't appear sometimes. But here we go. 2 more left. And Cruella is shooting her super gloop at us. This is what she was going to use to turn all the puppies into toys. And in the final cutscene, you'll see what the super gloop does to her. But the last enemy is these floating electric orbs. And so Tali waited for the 2 of them to pop up, so that in one cannon,
в принципе, подписывают цели, которые мы должны уничтожить для того, чтобы босс погиб.
When 3 out of 3 comes up, it'll be time.
Oh no!
О, чуть-чуть не повезло, ХП закончилось. ХП у пушки закончилось чуть-чуть раньше, чем поразили цель. И уничтожаем это время. 52-17 это... Как ни странно, но даже не последнее место на борде. Вы можете присоединиться к спидрану этой игры, если вам понравилось. Хоть и не самая интересная категория, все-таки All Levels и не процент поинтересней, позрелищней. Также по этой игре есть Таз-водка. Таз-вод, да, ну, просто Таз, который тоже довольно веселый, можно его посмотреть. Можете следить за Discord-сервером данной игры на странице Спиннеркома. Ну, и довольно ретровая игра, поскольку выходила аж в 2000 году, и столько же лет, сколько и мне, по-моему. Ну, примерно.
Let's see, that'll be it for me. That was my last shift at my first ESA doing donation readings. Hope you've all had as much fun as I had. It's been an honor to be in such great company. Thanks to all the other donation readers. Thanks to all the runners. All the fantastic speed. Thank you for that world record run that we just had with Spyro. Pretty sure I gotta go double check on that one. And thanks for all the donations.
И Эндермен. Ну или человек, который потерял все коробки и который нам пришлось собрать за него. Ну или группа людей, которая в итоге сама спряталась в коробках. А далее нас ждет Command & Conquer Generals.